Hey guys, it's happening now. In an escalating dispute, the Nigerian federal government has reaffirmed that the proposed industrial action by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) is illegal. A letter from Sam Ogala of Falana's chamber had earlier emphasized that the constitutional right to peaceful protest remains intact. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. No mercy. Falana in unexpected shock as federal government sent him grave warning. See what they vowed to do against him that shocked Nigerians. In an escalating dispute, the Nigerian federal government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has reaffirmed that the proposed industrial action by the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) is illegal. A letter from Sam Ogala of Falana's chamber had earlier emphasized that the constitutional right to peaceful protest remains intact. However, the federal government, represented by the Solicitor General of the Federation and the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Justice, Beatrice Jede Agba, has responded with a letter to Falana's chambers on Monday, reiterating the existence of a standing interim under restraining the NLC from engaging in any form of industrial action. The correspondence clarified the interim order specifically bars the NLC from undertaking any industrial action, including strikes, which the NLC intends to use as a tool to pressure the government to comply with their demands. As the NLC seeks to initiate a nationwide action, it has been argued that the participation of workers in such a protest would inevitably hinder, limit, or delay the performance of essential service, thereby constituting an industrial action. The government has expressed concerns over the NLC planned public protest on issues related to the fuel price increase, which is currently undergoing judicial proceedings. In response to the NLC's ultimatum for the government to meet its demands, the federal government spokesperson called on Falana's chamber to educate the NLC on the distinction between peaceful protest and disruptions of essential service. The government maintains that peaceful protests are legitimate, but emphasized that using them as a guise to shut down essential service is equivalent to a strike action, which is deemed inappropriate and illegal. Beatrice Jede further remarked the NLC recent communique and uncontroverted media reports indicate that the planned action goes beyond peaceful protest. Their intention to grant the government, instill fear in the masses, and create a state of crisis contradicts the principles of peaceful demonstration. The government's response highlights the concerns that the NLC actions may disrupt public peace and escalate tensions within the nation. The ongoing dispute between the NLC and the federal government revolves around alleged anti-worker policies. The NLC has been demanding the government reversal of these policies and has issued a 7-day ultimatum. However, the government contends that the NLC approach is excessive and may lead to unwarranted unrest. As the situation unfolds, both parties face a delicate balancing act between the right to peaceful protest and ensuring the uninterrupted delivery of essential service. The government has called for dialogue and urges the NLC to reconsider their approach to address their grievances without resorting to industrial action. The planned industrial action by the NLC raises concerns about its potential impact on the nation's economy and citizens' well-being. As the date of the proposed action approaches, the nation watches with anticipation for any updates or possible resolutions. With tensions high and public interest at stake, the call for dialogue and compromise remains crucial to finding a resolution to the ongoing dispute. That is the writer's opinion. But why is it that this government is always afraid of protest? The same government that came to power through protest. So if people don't protest, how do they want people to express their grievances? This is just unfair. They never start. They don't use court order, they hold them because you feel that you can intimidate them. That is oppression. You understand? Anything you bring to the table, let them just take it like that. It doesn't matter because this thing is not affecting them. I am always saying this thing. A civil servant that is receiving 80,000 naira, 100,000, you have increased school fees in tertiary institutions. Also, as all these things don't go high, so secondary school fees go still increase, primary school fees go still increase, everything definitely will increase. How much do you increase? Talking about their salary, how much is their salary? They have to buy expensive foodstuffs. They have to buy fuel and all these things in that their small money. When we say not rich waiting, these people they buy credit in a day. Why are African leaders wicked like this? Well, make a drop on here. I beg, make we hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.